What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? We're back playing Dark Souls, and we are in Orlando, the city of the gods. So this episode we're gonna be going through Orlando, because that's just what we do. I'll take the elevator down here. And it's our old pal, the Gargoyle, from like 8 episodes ago. Well, we got the tail axe this time. And the Gargoyle is dead. And we got his helmet. Cool. Now that he's dead, we're gonna come over here for a second. And I'm going to show you something. And that elevator is loud for no reason. So, this should be your first chunk of Demon Titanite if you haven't killed any Titanite demons. And what Demon Titanite does, this is what you need to be able to make boss weapons and upgrade boss weapons. So, if you get these, do not just waste them or just like sell them. Anyways, so what you do now is, we're here. That was the bridge we were on. You can drop down right there. And then you walk up this buttress. You can sprint up this thing. I wouldn't recommend it because the camera gets a little wacky. Then we're gonna roll off here. And you see this broken window? There we go. And it's the painting guardians. Nobody likes these guys. And I mean nobody. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. And we're gonna climb up this ladder. And now we're in the rafters. Now, this is probably the sketchiest part, or probably like one of the top 3 sketchiest parts of Anne Orlando. So just be aware of that. Oh, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass today, huh? Just sit back right here. Oh, he did the full thing. That's disturbing. Anyways. The best thing you can do is let them come to you. Now, as you can see, there is an item on the chandelier there. And we'll go back down there, or we'll go down there later, in another video, because that's a whole other area we can do. But, at this chandelier, you smack the chain, it drops the chandelier, and it drops the item on the dude who was on it. And we can get that, because that's actually a really powerful spell in this game. Oh my god. Come on now. So far, this run is kind of bullshit, to be honest. Usually they jump off, like trying to hit you. This time they didn't want to do that. So looks like I'm getting the full gameplay treatment. We're gonna go through here, and now that was the bridge we were on earlier, over there, and we're going to turn the turntable thingy. So we have that turned, and he's coming. We're going to push it one more time. Anyways, he's dead now. And we got the halberd and shield, so we have the full gargoyle set now. I'm gonna chug. I didn't need to do that. That was literally pointless because I'm about to go to a bonfire. So the reason I told you guys to turn it again is because there's a bonfire right here. And this is the Dark Moon Tomb. And this right here actually is a powerful ring if you're doing miracles, because what this does is increases the damage of miracles. It's one of the best rings in the game. So if you're using like the lightning spears, it's definitely a really good one. Kindle this. There we go. Our bonfire is kindled. Now you don't have to come down here, but we will be coming down here for a reason much later. So I wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of. Also, if you needed a checkpoint, you want some more flasks after all the painting guardians and the gargoyles, that's a good spot to come back up from. And now we just have to turn it back. We'll go back in the painting room later, like I said, just not right now. There we go. So, this is the Anne Orlando main building. This is the thing that everyone knows and recognizes. It's pretty iconic. And these are giant sentinels. We're just trying to ignore them. Matter of fact, we're going to ignore a lot of this, because nobody likes this area. And I mean nobody. One of them led themselves. Now, you probably just see those landing at you, and you're probably panicking, because those are dragon archers. Do not get hit by these arrows, as a word of advice. You just want to keep running up here. If you have a shield, now's the time to learn how to parry. There, don't mind if I do. There is an item that way, but it's a really sketchy place to go. I wouldn't recommend it. And especially considering your bonfire is like right here. And here we go. We have basically already beat the area because of the little skips I've been doing. Rest. So Solaire is here. We're going to talk to him.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, you've left me. You really are. If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Anyways. So that's Solaire. We talked to him. We can summon him for this boss fight. Which, to be honest, he's not really that useful for, but he is in the boss fight, so we can make use of that. Now, if you've been watching this series and you've played legit, or you're playing legit up to this point, these Silver Knights, which is what these guys are called, are actually really good for farming if you wanted to continue like playing legit without having to like cheese with like the soul level glitch. These guys give you a decent amount of souls, especially if you have your Silver Serpent on, and you have a good hornet. Well, you have a good hornet ring. You can't increase the hornet ring, but you get the point. Secret door. Now we're gonna get a very specific armor set here, which we will want for later. So, yes, it's the big boy Havel himself. We love Havel. Havel is The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Havel. And so that's the last chest. However, this one is a mimic. Like I said before in the last video, if you see the chain, that's where the end is pointed towards you. That means it's a mimic. Or if you don't want to use that for some reason, even though that's the easiest way to tell, you can just wait for it to see it breathe. And you can see it, like, it makes noise. Like you hear it breathing. Anyways. The Silver Knight upstairs got mad. Anyways, he's dead. And we get our occult club. We're just gonna keep running. Oh. Over here. Run. Because that's all we know how to do is run. Break the table because it's in the way. So I'm gonna show you guys another little skip right quick. I showed you the one over by the flying demon that I did kind of without explaining it, but you just hop over the rail, get a running start, and that's that. Now, this one's pretty iconic because it just makes it that much easier. You don't have to go through the whole area. But we're gonna go through the area anyways, because Anne Orlando is not actually that big of an area. At least the inside of Anne Orlando isn't. And now we get our Silver Knight armor, which in my opinion is one of the better looking armors in the game. I'm not a big fan of the helmet, but you know, it's a nice looking armor. And we want to get this because this is our shortcut. That's the bottom of the staircase, so yeah. Now that we have our shortcut done, we're gonna go up the stairs like normal this time. And right in here will be one Silver Knight. We're just gonna go ahead and kill him, because why not? He's dead. And I do believe this over here is a soul cluster, if I remember correctly. It is. We want those because it's another hero soul, which is another 10,000 or 10 million. And right there is a big boy. It's a Titanite demon, of course. So just be aware of that. I don't think there's anything in this room. Yeah, there's not. Okay, just making sure. So here we go. This is also a mimic, but this only drops coins, so I'd recommend saving this one if you wanted to farm the mimic head, which, let's see how many, if I don't even know if I have any, to be honest. I do not have any Lloyd's talismans. So Lloyd's talismans are a throwable item, and you can throw them at the mimic chest, and it'll put it to sleep, and it'll open up and give you the item. And if you keep doing that, you can farm these for the symbol of avarice, which is actually the mimic head itself, and you can use that, and you get more soul gain and item discovery. So it's pretty useful. Oof. I wasn't expecting him to do the running attack. Okay, these Silver Knights are pissed, bro. Anyway, so this door's locked from this side, so we have to go around this way. Funny enough. I do believe this is Guinevere's bedroom, which I don't know why she'd have a painting of herself in her own room, but it is what it is. And dude, them Silver Knights are pissed, bro. What the fuck? But one of the other reasons why I think that is because there was a Silver Knight standing guard outside of the room instead of inside of the room. And I'm gonna run over here. And we gotta deal with him first. Well, he's dealt with now. Ooh, hold on. Gimme. I don't need him, but I want him. Hey, buddy. And it's our boy, Siegmeyer.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knight? Oh, don't be ashamed. I'll think of something. This is quite a... We'll need another 3... No.
So now if you listen to him talk, you come in the room. Okay, see, he's bugged out. He's supposed to be in the center of the room, not by the door, but it's whatever. And he's walking slow as shit. Bugged or not, they die the same. Anyways, and I do believe this is Nameless King's room, aka Gwyn's firstborn, which would make sense as to why there is a Demon Titanite in here. Because, you know, he has a god weapon. Anyways, open this up. Now that they're dead, come back to Siegmeyer.
What's on your mind? Wait. You defeated those monsters?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. I'm saved. This night, take this.
Now we have...
Warned. Gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
Alright. Anyways, so... now that we do that, if you go to your items and your rings, so this is actually the starting ring that you can choose at the very beginning of the game. And you get it from Siegmeyer, and all it does is increases your health, but like very little. It's a pretty bad ring. Excuse me for the yawn. But it is a ring nonetheless. Now we're gonna go back up to the top here. I don't even know I ran out into the middle of the room because I didn't do means. So that Silver Knight we killed earlier, who was the archer, we come through here. We can go down these stairs. And this is the actual intended way you're supposed to get down the stairs. Now, I'm going to try and attempt... Okay, well, this is already off to a bad start. Yep, cool. This is a really badly designed enemy, to be honest. Like, it looks cool, but it just... its hitbox overlaps. These are, like... they're not good enemies. But now we have our shortcuts. Show you how to do this. You kill this guy. You come in here, kill this guy. Also, by the way, if you're wondering what these are, this is the trophy room with all the dragon heads they've killed. Like all like the dragons and drakes and stuff like that. And the Silver Knights were made to fight the dragons if you watch the intro cinematic. So that's why these things are in here. Little lore for you. Anyways, let's attempt this again. Okay. This is a horribly designed enemy. But you have to fight these things to get your Demon Titanite for your boss weapons. So, yeah, that's a thing. Ow. Ow. dead. Care of you. So, because I'm not human right now, that's gonna be kind of a problem for later. And the fucking catch pole, dude. Such an annoying weapon. He turned. Bro, I'm doing no damage to him. Okay, fuck it, I'm just getting out. He's just not taking damage. Okay. So, let me go through this real quick and show off the rest of the place. There's a giant. There's a giant. That's an archer. And over there, in that hallway over there, is the boss room. And what we do is we run. Now, the black eye orb it's talking about is actually to fight an invader. We will take care of that in just a moment. But we want to do this so we can open up the main door. You're going to have the giants coming after you. Just be aware of that. And we're just going to keep running. Anyways, that's taken care of. Now you can go down the staircase here, or you can come do this. And my cat is making noise. Jump out the window here. Hug the wall. You fall right here. You get the bow, and then you walk through here. I'm gonna chug this real quick. Two-hander weapon, and huzzah! He's dead. So these are the flying demons from earlier. They're not the same ones, but the same enemies. Why these ones attack you, and the other ones don't, I don't know. But right here, we have our boss weapon maker. So, you come to this guy if you want to make boss weapons. He also makes the electrical infused.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
And he also makes the crystal infused weapons. Let's see, here we go. We have like the boss weapons, stuff like that right there. And you can also buy large Titanite off of him. And Twinkling Titanite. Which is actually a pretty good deal, because a lot of weapons in the game require Twinkling Titanite, a lot of the special weapons. So, that's always a good thing to pick up if you're here. If you don't already have one, pick up a repair box. You can buy the giant armor and the halberd and shield, stuff like that. It also has pretty much every arrow in the game for the most part. Anyway, so there's that. And we're gonna just get back here real quick, and he has a chest. And if you open it, you find the hawk ring.
Hello.
I don't want to talk to you. Anyways, so the hawk ring just increases the range of your arrows. He's gonna come over here now. Hello, buddy. Do not underestimate these guys' reach. It's pretty insane. Like I said, these guys have pretty good reach. Titanite chunk. remember, is there an item on the side? I think there might be at the other one over there, but now you can do this right here. Open the door. Hello, giant. Always with the sweep attack. Can you get up? Thank you. Now we have these guys over here again from earlier. Now, is there an item? I don't think there is. Okay, well, that's that then. Alright, really a cliff in the back. Anyways. You can farm Titanite chunks off of these guys if you need them. I don't know what the drop rate is for them, but it's pretty decent, like that, see? Which you'll need that if you want to get your, anything past, like, plus 10, so you're gonna need them. Warg. Watch out for that spell. It's pretty bullshit, to be honest. Damn shockwave. Why did you have to push your back up against the wall, dude? Anyways. And his shield is just, like, perfectly in the way. Oh my god, I hate how he jumps. You just get away from the wall. Oh my god. All these sweep attacks in this game just have wonky ass hitboxes. Could you stop putting yourself up against the damn wall? Jesus Christ. Anyways. We can get one at a time. But they do drop Titanite chunks though. We're going to go back to the bonfire. Going to rest up. If you don't want to go through this way with the Silver Knights, you can always use the Dark Moon Tomb as your way to get through. However, that does come with a cost, so just be aware of that. And we're just going to come through here now. Rest up with Solaire. Reverse hollowing. Do that. And we're also going to kindle. Now we have that. And with those two things unlocked now, we are going to take the shortcut this time. You don't actually have to aggro him if you don't want to come up this way. You can just do the skip again. However, if you're bad like me, doing the skip might be worse purely because you might get stuck on the stairs having to fight a Silver Knight. Now we're just going to run over here, and you can see Solaire's sign right there. You know what, before we do that, use this. Thank you. So, now we're being an invader, but we're doing it for justice. Alright, there's the boss room behind me, by the way. And, so we're invading Lautrec, the guy we freed from the prison back in Undead Parish. Now, what I recommend you do here in this fight, target the sorcerer. He's going to just sit back casting spells this whole time.
Pity. Like a moth flittering towards a flame. You fellows, No?
Anyways, he's dead.
Don't you agree?
He's got a really long ass spear. You don't have to worry about the spear guy. He's not really gonna do much, but if you want to kill him, you can. He literally not put his guard down the whole time. Oh, well, he did right there, and then put it back up. Oof. Anyways, he's dead now. And now we got our souvenir of reprisal, and we're also going to get our Firekeeper Soul and our Fap Ring, which the Fap Ring is pretty strong. We're going to ignore that though. We're going to come over here. I don't know if it worked or not. Well, that's one dead. And now hopefully we can summon something. No, good. There we go. And Knight Solaire has joined the fight. Now we're gonna come over here. And he's dead. And Solaire's taking damage. He took fall damage. He jumped off the fucking staircase. Anyways, so now we're going to fight the notorious boss duo. Come, Solaire. Let's be ready. There's Smo. And Dragon Slayer Ornstein. Okay. Well, what most people do is they kill Ornstein first because they say that Smo's the easier fight. I think that's subjective. I think Ornstein's an easier fight, to be honest. And he just smacked the shit out of Ornstein right there. Anyways. So, Ornstein is now defeated. And now... I can't believe that hit me. That overswung. Come on, do something. Do something cool. That's about as cool enough, I guess. Yeah. So, the way this boss fight works is there's two different versions of the outcome. If you beat Smo before you beat Ornstein, then you'll get Ornstein's soul, and you fight Ornstein as the main boss. And if you fight, or you beat Ornstein before you beat Smo, then Smo becomes the main boss at the end, and you get Smo's soul. This also works if you want their weapons. You have to do in this order, because Smo's soul gives you Smo's weapons, Ornstein gives you Ornstein weapon. Now, Ornstein is a little different because you also get the Leo ring, which is Ornstein's ring, because he's one of the 4 like knight captains or whatever. And which all that does is it gives you better damage on counterattacks. So for example, when you're blocking with a shield and you use like a spear, that thrust is considered a counterattack. So you block and then your next attack has a counter. That's essentially all it is. Now this right here, this only appears after you beat Lautrec as the invader in Anor Londo, and that's how you get his armor. So if you want Lautrec's armor, you have to do his whole quest line, and that's how the quest line ends. Now that we have all that taken care of, we will light this bonfire real quick. Go ahead and rest at it. Kindle it, why not? Get up. Now, the thing we've all been waiting for. The big mommy milkers.
Thou hast journeyed far, and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee. And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast... Now thou shalt make that...
If you join her covenant, you get a ring. Just FYI. I don't remember what covenant I'm a part of. Oh, the Forest Hunters. Okay. Yeah, I'll stay with the Forest Hunters for a bit because there's something I want out of it. But yeah, if you join her covenant, and your faith build, you'll actually get 2 spells or 2 incantations or miracles actually. Later, and they're both healing miracles. Like one's I think bountiful sunlight and the other something sunlight or whatever. Anyways, with all this done, this is Anor Londo, and when you get your Lord Vessel from her, what you can do is you get this option in your menu, Warp. And we're gonna go back to Firelink. And just like that, you have now unlocked fast travel. So you have to beat pretty much half the game to unlock this, so it feels really rewarded, and I actually prefer this system over the rest. And our bonfire is currently not lit, so let's go take care of that. If you kept Lautrec alive, and you fought him, and beat him, you come back here, and you return the soul to the Firekeeper. And now our Firekeeper's alive, and this time she's actually a little different.
Thank you. I am
Anastasia, of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend. Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Anyways, so, yeah. Firekeeper lady is firekeeping. And we have our boy Siegmeyer.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Was that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate. This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Now, we got the hardest miracle in the game to obtain. And the reason why this is hard is because you can easily fuck up Siegmeyer's quest without even realizing it. And, if you're trying to platinum the game, you're going to need this spell. So, yeah, this is the hardest, ability in the game to get. Now, with that being done, I'm going to show you something kind of important. We're going to run over here real quick. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Make that. I'm gonna come over here real quick. And it's our old pal, Darwell? I can't remember his name. I'm just gonna call him Aishivai, 'cause that's all I know.
Aishimai, I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
Anyways, so, he can actually, gotta pick that up, but you can buy, the mystery key off of him when he's here, by the way, and you can buy the crystal weapons, he's got a bunch of arrows and bolts, and you can buy his armor if you like the way it looks, and you can also buy boss armors here, so the Iron Golem armor is here after you beat the Iron Golem, and depending on which boss you kill, whether it's Smo or Ornstein, their armor will be here. I killed Smo as my final, so I have Smo's armor. It actually has really crazy poise stats, by the way, just as FYI, if anyone wondering. It's stupidly heavy, but it does give you a lot of poise, so I wanted to show that off.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.
And with that, I'm thinking I'm going to end the video. I'll do a showcase of the boss weapons that you get, and that'll be it. So, yeah, bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to show off Smo's boss weapon. Now, his boss weapon is only one weapon, and it is, of course, his hammer. And, it is a hefty boy. Ow. That's a light. And, here we go for heavies. I'm gonna show, bam! Oh. Hold on. And go bam! His weapon does have a unique feature. When you get a, I can't remember if it's landing a hit or getting a kill with it, it'll heal you. Either way, regardless, it does heal you. A very little bit, though. So, it's a pretty decent weapon. It's a good strength weapon, definitely. That's really all it has to it. Yeah. That's the one-handed heavy, and the one-handed light is that. Now, thing you need to know about this weapon is the requirements. This thing requires 58 strength, which if you're doing a legit playthrough, you'd pretty much have to put all your points into strength for this to become useful. Speaking of which, on this character, I have maxed out strength and dex, and it's, well, this isn't upgraded, but it's a D in strength, which is pretty surprising, actually. Of course, I could upgrade this thing, I just don't have it like that right now, but yeah. I just wanted to show that off real quick, and those of you who were wondering, there you go. That's that, and we're gonna go on to Ornstein's weapon next, but I'm gonna have to switch characters for that, so be right back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on a different character now to show off Ornstein's weapon, which, as you can probably imagine, Ornstein's weapon is his spear. His sword spear, actually. It's a pretty cool weapon, in my opinion. It's one of the better boss weapons. So, you know, it's a spear that you poke things with. Poke. And it does lightning damage, but it has the benefit of when you two-hand it, you get his cool thrust. Bam. Oh, bam. And if you one-hand it, its heavy turns into a range attack. Phew. It's actually pretty cool. And then you can just poke with the R1. This is actually a really good weapon. I think out of the two, I think this is definitely the better one. It's not very often you get to see a melee weapon have a range attack ability on it, so this is really cool. And that's pretty much his weapon. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire episode, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. And bye.